Okay, I'm doing fantastic. What about you?
I'm also doing fine. Just started my morning.
That is
It was quite busy earlier running all the household chores and errands, but now I think I'm geared up for the day.
okay. I got it.
Yeah.
As
So
a
what about you? How do your mornings begin usually?
Okay, usually right now I have no academic activities. Morning time totally free. Right now I'm provide online session. I'm talking with my some student. Okay, today when time we will take their session. Just text them and also confirm them. Morning time I'll busy this type of activities, and all of them. Morning time I'm stay hostel, and after the session then I will also make my food and also go outside. That's it.
Okay. That's quite, an engaging day. You
Yes.
are involved in so many activities in spite of, finishing your studies, and you are right now looking for job, I guess. You have
Mm.
already finished your studies.
Okay, not like almost everything finished, just my academic activities finished. 6 months later, I'll be hopefully complete my internship, medical duty. Then I'll be a registered nurse. Then I'll be find job.
Right. Let's have a quick introduction for the sake of our audience before we
Sure.
begin and dive deeper into conversations.
Okay, sure. Okay. First of all, thank you to connect with you.
My
Okay, it's
pleasure.
my Okay, my name is Ratan Bormon. I am from Bangladesh. Currently, I am living now Lalmonhian district. If I like to say my educational qualification, last December I completed my nursing, and my hobby is gardening, traveling, and also drive the car and listening to music. That's it. Would you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Mandeep and I run a channel by the name of Fluency Goals on YouTube and I reside in Delhi currently. I have been putting up here for the past 5 years. Delhi, as you know, is the capital of India. And regarding my academic qualifications, I am double postgraduate in economics and English literature. So, poles apart. But I have been an educator for the past 15 years, and currently I am focusing on my this career of being a full-time creator and on my household responsibilities. In my free time, I like to explore number of things. My interests keep on changing from time to time. And I like to work on personality development and grooming myself and looking for those activities. So that is what I do.
Okay, that is nice introduction, and you are so
Thank
productive.
you. So, do you have any specific topic in mind for discussion today, or we just gonna go in the flow of conversation?
Sure. Okay. If I like to say who are like our viewers, who are like listener. Okay. How do they start up their English spoken journey? What's your opinion? Because of you are so experienced people, more than 15 years you are doing work as an educator. What's your opinion?
Like for different levels, see, it begins at different levels. So there are three levels that we divide English learning into. One is basic level, the beginner level, then intermediate level, and then the advanced level, right? So if you're talking
Yes.
about the basic beginner level, then usually what happens is people they are just trying to build their vocabulary first. First, it's essential to build the basic vocabulary of nouns and verbs and how to describe certain actions, and then try and build sentences around that. And at intermediate level, when the vocabulary and sentence structures is already built somewhere, but then you are focusing more on correcting and going into complex sentence building. But then the challenge comes in speaking
Yes.
English, because many of the learners they find hard to, go out there and speak. They don't gain that confidence because they are not very confident on the language abilities. But The journey begins from this only this point. You have to start first, start speaking first, and correct later. So I'm
Yes.
already, in the process of making a video about this, and today I'm going to upload it. That is, I call it "Eat the Frog." So
Yes,
you
exactly.
need to eat the frog first. The frog is the speaking challenge. So instead of, going into depths of grammar, getting your sentence structures correct, first you just need to dive into speaking like a child does, even if it's broken English, broken sentences, and slowly start working, correcting on things where you go wrong and building on your pronunciation and all alongside.
Okay, and my second thing, okay, we are not like it's not our mother tongue, English. Okay, if I
Right.
like to say people, they have different state, different language. Most of the common, maybe it's common mistake or I don't know how it is, it's a mistake or correct method. Most of the
Mhm.
people, if I our country people, they learn English, Bengali to English. Suppose they are first time they know what is the meaning. Suppose one of the
Mhm.
Bengali they translate it English, and suppose as a Hindi who are native language they are Hindi, they are also Hindi to English. It is a good method or bad? Please say something about that.
Yes, I definitely dive deeper into that, and I have my own opinion, set of opinion on that. But before I go into that, I would like to ask you, have you learned this language by that method?
No, never. It's not. It's impossible totally. But most of the in our country tutor who are provide online session like who are teach English is spoken, but they are start this way. But I thinking that it's not good way. No one people can this way learn English.
I will tell you something here. It is called the direct method of translation, indirect method, sorry, from translation from your native language to the target language. Earlier, I think 20, 25 years back, even the schools were following this pattern here in India, and but it never worked. It is a very good method if you want to become a translator,
Yes,
but
even
not if you want to become a fluent speaker.
yes, it also will be help, but sometimes competitive exam like job examination will be
Mhm.
please translate it Bengali to English, Hindu to English. That time
Mhm.
it will be for them, it will be help, but it's not anytime help their English is spoken.
Uh, Maybe in written language where you have too much time to, translate and dwell, then it can work. But if you are speaking, you do not have that much time, to shift your thoughts, to translate in your head first and then speak. Like I'm talking to you right now. What will happen if I start, first converting the sentence and then I speak, and it will hamper your fluency. By the time you have finished translation in your head, the other person will be done speaking, and the flow of conversation is definitely broken.
Yes, exactly right. But most of the
And
beginners
hmm,
they are
right.
use this method. That's why they have lately coming their fluency and they have always demotivated. Oh my God, long time I will be try, but I didn't any get feedback.
Hmm. But what happens is it works a little bit only at A1 level. I always say only at A1 or A2 level of language, very beginning level, when you're building your vocabulary of nouns, verbs, and you know what to name things, that time it can work. But
Yes.
for your sentence structure and for speaking, it will never work. Even if you ask me to translate from Hindi to English, I'll not be able to do it exactly because that is not the way I have learned the language. So it
Yes.
should come, directly from the absorption from the environment, the absorption of sentence phrases. Okay, if you are doing this activity, you are eating the food instead of
Yes.
खाना खा रहे हैं, like that. If you translate,
Sure.
right. So I hope I made some sense there.
Yes, it will be very helpful who are like a beginner for your
Hmm.
advice.
Yes, it becomes like a crutch, you know. If you begin like that, even if you have begun language learning that way, but slowly, you know, wean yourself off the translation method and just, start direct learning, direct absorption from the environment, from listening, from reading. So if you build your sentence structures like that, it will work quicker.
Yes, and also you can learn from listening. Okay, you can also like comic video, cartoon. This is the whole like
That is the best, yes.
I think any language as a beginner people, if they want, they can start like comic video, cartoon. It will be very because of in this cartoon like comic video, main theme of the very simple sentence as a child, how type of do their activities of village people and little bit topic, and they will be described very well. It will be very helpful if someone follow like more than 2 months, they will be get start their fluency. I think.
Yes, you completely hit the nail on the head there, and I resonate with you fully there. I have observed this. My daughter, since she was 2 years old, I never let her watch any Hindi content on TV, any native. So she watched Peppa Pig and these, kids movies. And what is the interesting part of these cartoons and kids movies is that the speech is very clear. Unlike the movies or web series, the speech is slow and clear so that the kids can catch it. So if you are a beginner, if you watch cartoons and kids movies, it's a good start to begin with.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, you have a question for me?
Questions for you. Okay. Okay, many people, I have been pondering over this thought for a while now because people generally, when they are transitioning from a student life into their work life, somewhere they have these butterflies in their stomach of going out in the world and whether they'll be able to conduct themselves in a professional way or not. Right?
Yes.
So that anxiety is always there. So how do you think and what are your concerns as a person to prepare yourself for that professional life? What are your concerns? And if you have any solutions to that, and if you have worked on something like that, please do share your thoughts on that.
Okay. First of all, like in our professional life, first of all, we have to need as well like job. First of all, educational qualification priority. Second things, suppose as a people they will be get their job. Second things, all of the authority maintain communication skill. Okay, right now
Mhm.
communication is so important. If you have no communication skill, you didn't deal with your client, and that's why people they are not hire you. Suppose if I like to say corporate sector must right now like if I like to say South Asian country, most of the their first priority English speaking language. Okay, if you don't know, they are not hire you because of most of the client European country like which corporate sector are going on like India, Bangladesh, and also another country, and you have to must skillful communication skill. And second things, third things, computer skill. If you don't know like basic Microsoft, Excel, PowerPoint, if you don't
Hmm.
right now not like any handwriting, all of office are activities by computer, all of digitalization. That's why I think as a people, as a professional life, most of the common skill, computer skill, spoken English, and also communication skill have to be built up. If you do that activities, I think you are go ahead, not like face any difficulty in
Hmm.
your professional life. That's it.
Absolutely, especially regarding communication skill, the skill to convey your thoughts in a very professional manner and not be, there are many euphemisms that are used usually, and even the thoughts are not very direct when you are conveying it professionally. Like just the simple sentences, I don't agree with you there. So you won't be saying exactly as it is. I think so. You might want to say it somewhere like, I think we have a difference of opinion there. I beg to differ, or I beg to differ on this point. So these little nuances and email writing, email etiquette, and professional conduct, how to dress up, how to present yourself in a professional environment. And even before we begin that, that is cracking the interview.
Yes, exactly right.
And the most difficult questions I think that people find difficult to answer is, tell me about your weaknesses. Many people, just fumble there and a lot of thoughts go into head what weakness to share.
Yes, most
So,
of the common question on the Viva board, okay, what is your weakness? Every people there said that okay, here is my strong point, okay, but they don't find a weak point.
hmm.
Uh,
And many people, they don't think that this question is such a beautiful question to just turn the interviewer thoughts around. Like when I was, preparing for my interviews, my weakness was that I get bored so easily with the mundane activities, with the routine. But I would present it in a way that it's going to become beneficial. So I would say, as a teacher, I was interviewing as a teacher, so I would say that my weakness is that I get bored of mundane activities, but that becomes a skill set for me because I involve so much innovative techniques in my teaching, just because so that the boredom doesn't set in. So it became actually not the weakness, but a strength, right?
yes,
So these
exactly
little
right.
things, right? So anything else that you
Okay,
want
my
to ask?
last.
Hmm.
Right now, a lot of people, like most of the Indian people, they are making conversational video. In your country, I'm not find as like you are. Lot of people, I'm not find. Okay, just two or three people. And another thing, they're making same content like their main conversation. Okay, how was your journey? Okay, why
Yeah,
you want to? People are doing like monotonous. I'm also feeling the same
bored
that.
of all
Okay,
that stuff.
but we can start different topic like today I think it's a exceptional session with me. Before I have more than 15 session I am completed, but it's maybe a very good session for me with you. But
Yes, thank you so much.
how,
But hmm.
how do we create like innovative idea and innovative content for our viewers? Okay, what's your opinion? And already I visit your channel. You really create solo video, different way, different topic, and really very helpful for. And nowadays, if I asked you, what's your opinion? How can we improve our content like for our viewers? We're not like making same topic, same thing.
See, the real question is here, what is your passion? And because even if you see somebody making something different and you venture into that, but then you no longer enjoy that thing, you will be able to do it just for a week or two, maybe, or a month stretch. But then you'll feel it a cumbersome task, and that somewhere I think reflects in the video also. For I just told you, like I get bored of mundane things. I was making this content for 1.5 years while everybody else was making this content of conversational videos. But then that is my passion, and I really like, even now I'm talking to you. But when I have this presentation video, my personality completely changes in front of camera. And I'm like somebody else. And there is, I enjoy it so much, having all my presentation ready and presenting it. So that is something that I love to do. And many a times, when you keep thinking about your passion and the things that you want to share with people, the ideas just keep popping in the head. And like 2 days before only, I was, I was reading something and I came across eat the frog and I was like, I love that phrase. I want to create a video on that and now it's ready. And I'm very excited that I just want to put it out there.
Okay. Really, it's a great idea. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much. It's a really great session with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And regarding the content that you mentioned, haven't you found any presentational content on Indian channels of lately?
Yes. I find also one of doctor. Okay, she's doctor. Sometimes she's mixing Hindi and English, both of language. She's
Pardon me,
mixing.
I don't get it. What name?
Okay, right now I didn't properly know her channel name, but I have a screenshot his her channel name. I will send the channel link,
Okay.
and he was making video solo video both of language like Hindi and also English mixing.
Mix. I tried one video, on my channel, but it is such a task for me to speak in Hindi and then in English. I told you, if you ask me to translate things, I won't be able to do that, Hindi to English. My way of, even when I was teaching in school, no, if kids don't understand the meaning of a word, let's say anxiety. I'll not say pareshani or something like that. I'll try to explain it simple words. When you start feeling conscious, when you start feeling that something is irritating you, or you feel that impatience before beginning. So I'll give examples and then I'll explain in context the meaning. If they get it, fine. Only last resort will be to come to the native language.
And also another girl, she also from maybe Kolkata, West Bengal. From her English speaking journey, maybe more than 5 years ago. Not like exact time. I find her when I start my journey. I found
Mhm.
her. Uh, right now, so very fluent. Sometimes she making like slow video, and right now her maybe subscribe more than uh, not like 300K and
Wow.
maybe and her videos day by day like people watching and also most of the time he want to on session booking Cambly with Cambly like foreigner like
Okay,
European.
Mopriya, I think I have.
Her channel name is Lovely Life.
Okay, I know. I was not exploring this conversational content. It's recently just a month back that I explored it, and I wasn't even aware of these conversational videos. But I don't know where I sometimes feel, am I going wrong because I'm putting a lot of quality content and even then not gaining much. But let's see. I'll find a solution to that too.
Okay, shall we mind the session? Okay,
Yes,
just
sure.
mind the session. We I have some question. Just check out it. We can stop for channel.
Okay. So
Okay,
stop. You want me to
break.
stop recording?
Yes.
Okay. I think yes. It's done. Stop now.
Maybe